mboto alasana sisela wala family to so abe kumandin jansala kabona alfal to yala bayre atela mu nyaton ko di bi ibe jiko batela kam atela silo ibe ba bulaka wala anna ado to wala nyindi ko alfal nyanta normal nin do bota je dola ka seje so abaraka bake ala na alfa ba kana nyimbe mato abaraka bake.
Okay. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بما بلال بيكونتنا وما بلال فلو ولم minister memma beta president toyala Babukar Boy mba kontonna bake mbe secretary general fanan kontonna mbe president la yamar la kontonna mem du sanoti mbe masakundala alfal mem bebe jam be kontonna ndengina la mbe lori mento yala jang wala mun kanton kundala kombo kafo la president wala mbaye sa si sete mba kontonna mbala no malankol be kontonna mbe kanton kunda alkal nen almame be kontonna anin delegation wala men be jaay mo siyata baake be kontonna mbe nyin sata o molu ila alkalo ni la almamo mbe konton na bake memu kam fendati tol men yen na badi ujiya mbe alasana sisemba konton na bake anala doku nyol men yalon ko wala be blodi la nyola kanyin compagnie tamandi Gambia banko kanjang mbe be konton na muslimi ala konton drola mba falale ko assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Follow kayitande minister la ko alasana bota min toleto alasana bota kiyan kanton kundale andon alasana mo molti meyalon anin kanton kundan ko le ñoo faham baake safo ko ñin compagnie nata kanton kundan ko la duwa jaabole kono alasana yi serun kanyi sunkaro men walenten kanton kunda ngol fondin kewlu kafta ñoma e kon na alfalu nga suntera o dade na jaman bato sunkaro mume o bela janne sunkaro be fala kabiri nga kumo fota nga dati alasana ya kalamuta wata be banko e bantala ay kiliro kenan ako fondin kewle ko do men be kafu nyoma asiyata nyawo nyang sate wala problemo dolu be je ya dundu o kunna bar sate wala suntera o kabiri sunkaro dati la fa la to ate alasana be marla bela kew andum ten kaddo kundala sate alfal be janne alasane sate o sunte dile fa sunkaro banta sate o mol duwata enne de afala janni ni sunkar do kasi ani compagnie nata mol salon ko julo na dum ta ka jole sa ko julo nyimma woto mbayi tan dila dal kesono la même bodana president ya kaaje ko alasane o badin tiyata dala badin wol lombake anda fele alawo nyinya lafta kono fanu la ka Gambia be da dunda ko kono alama ala ya sono ya mba fala president on ala del kesono membe jang ye siloyele ala sanay andu ye siloyele ala sanay wobe Gambia din dolu fanan hanyindi lale kanyum programme sifal sabana banko e bandala ke samana banko kanja mafo akana tax jo bari ye tax fe anda ye sanjilu di ala kana tax jo fanyi compagnie lo amo flation la banko fana e ko joy ya kono ngam fam balundi no na banko kan andum lafta men bamandila president wa dal keso no ma dukare ya fanya president way ni irwa ko lu nata alimbe tara patikili gambe la irwa mum be la irwati andum ngana nyinje ko men kan irwa sifal tinya munabe pati jumalato wallahi pati taloren Gambia banko kan jambe man la firi wala pati ya bulo wulinde pati el be la firi wala woto momo nani irwa nata dukare masa kunda ya bismillah anemo e janjang mfata na diwul kanatu ba di no to da wati ni nga di do ku kendol soto jang iben tolle balundi le na alfal balundi ngina mu yirwati ngina mu tanyato te alasane ngina je an tolbe duwala en tolla family kiyan kanton kunda bar kiyam mume o be mbe alasana koma mbe duwala en na jamolu to mbe duwala en na mimbarolu to fala nyim pres ala nyim compagnie stano nyato niyamo e foroyata konko la botela nin konko mamboyle to foroya nola konko to buka sila konkoto kake aka pisalle wati o wati woto alama ala sare lay compagnie yiri wala banko kanjang alama kala Gambia banko wasalat bito nyina ko modo mande wote baye sa e men dunda kabe ala sanala karafodi la kamfenda kolula kamfenda alkali almame na alfa ka bari aben nay fondin ke wala karafodi la alla aliya giya ku ala baraka nyina ko modo mande wote siben fono nsafo ko assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, I kumol min fo kuma kende ba kada wala mbenge moyle nde manya naka fo manda diamu ka bari ay min fo alasanna ko do lafta ka fendi na foje nteni alasana ka be 1989 1990 dolle be class clean so ndeka nana la wafino alasana ka pangero wafi so ninda school ni jida dolle kada mansito atele jamfadande so ni jibidi si bosol ko nanatiyo atele kam mako e kan nana wafi bosodo because nda sudi yarale so from there nati defadena ice nka mako e ka wafi but kabi wodi ni time ala sana la mind to ala taka business oge so at data fo nyaado mbebe nda UK akonya hanu be na business plan aben kun konole so wala nante muka surprise ning ala sana be nyinki ka mol be nyim fo kan anala kende anala kolu kabring be dindi ma 89 fobi me nyobulu lu ndefa dan to alasana jide do dani ko alasane kamira atele do dani ko alasane kamira tele so katago le jama fobi mbeden so ndaga ntabe university ngado ko ke wolto bari ate dunda business o bari kataga nyobulu wati ni wati and be ga duwa nga alasana support ade momo ngadi yobi aita ade Gambia fana ita nyaato jamun tol bele tati tol be mu kilineti alma ala indema ali amoyle ala baraka wake alla najima no bota je fana fulolu mba fala je kontongo bijannal kana ko konto ngalo ko be fula jama allela so kontongo bijannal ali savaria moy honorable minister thank you for your patience honorable everybody thank you for your patience ala baraka
thank you so much Mr. Gite. Now we are fast approaching to the end of the program. Saying bengo kumfadula to bari bengo saying akumfadula manjamfa. Before we invite the Honorable Minister who is representing the head of state, that is the President of the Republic of the Gambia, His Excellency Adam Barrow, will invite the Honorable Member for Fonyi Councillor to quickly give some remarks before the Honorable Minister, Mr. Babukar Boy, representing the President of the Republic of the Gambia, give the closing remark. As dictated by the protocols, if the representative of the office of the president gives his remarks, nothing follows, and therefore it remains stagnant and unchanged. Thank you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين ثم الصلاة والسلام على نبينا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا الحمد لله على نعمة الإسلام وكفى بالله نعمة. His Excellency President Adam Barrow, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, heavily represented by Minister Boy and his entourage, Secretary General, Presidential Advisor, my own son and our Chief of Fonyi Councillor, Chief Ali Nyasi, and his various chiefs that are present. The Councillor of where we are, Kanila Ward, Honorable Tijan Manga, Elders of Fonyi Councillor, and the 5 Fonyis. The initiator, the brain behind this project, GMCEESAY, as he has alluded, he had did the human resources staff called Think Global, and he acted local. You're welcome. We will join together to salvage our country in multilateral million projects. Rahma means peace. Rahma means Cairo. Rahma means Kasuma. Rahma means in Polar, I don't know how to say. I am elated. And I also suddenly thank the youths of Kanfenda. These are the youths that had initiated a lot of projects in this community. And this is one of the exceptions that they have also did. And we are together to see our village, our constituency, and our region. I will also not forget the representative of Kiang, who was also here, but he left based on he had another mission in Soma. And also our neighbors. I can say this, Al Hassan could have thought and said, let me take this project to Kiang. But he has thought it wisely to put it in the center stage where our people of Kiang and our neighbors will also be part of this project. And I believe also gardening, farming, agricultural production, it's also another thing that the Kiankas are doing. Joining together with Fonyi, I think this Rahma foundation or factory will also attain its objective. And the general notion is one of the things that we are very cognizant and happy. If we look at our entire Fonyi Moso Councillor, our mangoes are left. Sales is a challenge. People wouldn't even enter into buying mangoes and transporting to Brikama. So having this factory, that will also be part of its multi-processing scheme. I think it will now be history for our mangoes to be eaten by either cows or be rotten left. But I think history has elated itself. And also we are thinking of Al Hassan and his core team. We are saying you're most welcome in Councillor. And the future of Councillor doesn't remain in only the people of Councillor, not the government, but private sector investment is key. And we are saluting you for this gesture. And we remain solid to support you till the end of eternity. I will also push this to the entire Fonyi people, from Bulok to Kalaji, and from Kalaji to Soma. This is a factory that is well designed, and it's also a multilateral project that will do multi-purpose food processing plant. The only way that we can attain, and we also make this factory affordable and also well fitted, not only an elephant project or a ghost. We have to go back to the land, and the vision has to start now, and now we should start to make sure we'll be able to supply whatever needs that this factory wants. We'll be able to be into it. Finally, I will also thank women groups, elders of this constituency, and also the people who have initiated link with Al Hassan. As we have seen today, the Alcalo of Kanfenda and his elders, the youths, and also Mangakunda family that have also stood well to make sure today we are gathered into launching this great initiative. And I'm saying this, history is in the making, and will continue the making, and we will work towards striving together. Al Hassan, be reminded that you are in Fonyi, and Fonyi will remain in your support. And we put this on the government, that development of a country goes with unity. Development of a country goes with foresight. Development of a country goes with peace and tranquility. I won't forget the security fraternities that are in the length and breadth of Fonyi. We salute your effort that you're doing, and this project is our home project, and we'll work together to achieve our home project, and the home of all of us will elate us. And for the elders, we will put this to the minister who is representing the president here, the then chief of Fonyi, Councillor Biram. When I took over, we sat and discussed that our lands of Fonyi Councillor are not for sale, and will not be for sale, but we'll invest our land in the development it has been doing. And the current chief also, we do have engagement that our lands of Fonyi, most of Councillor, will not be for sale, but it will only be involved in investment. And this is what we are, and we'll solidify and stand together to make sure whatever we are to put in place in terms of development, we'll put across. I want to send this message across to the length and breadth of this country, that there are notions that are going around circulating in social media that this land is sold. The Kamfenda people have sold their land. I am saying as a representative, this land is not for sale. Kamfenda will benefit, the family will benefit, Fonyi will benefit, and Gambia will benefit. We stand together divided, and we are solid in our achievement. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you very much, Honorable Almami Jiva, the Honorable Member for Kamfenda, for Fonyi Kansala, for those warm remarks. Thank you very much. We're almost at the tail end of the launching, and then before we actually do the final foundation laying, we would like to invite the Honorable Minister for Public Service, Mr. Babukar Boy, who is here on behalf of the President of the Republic of the Gambia, to make his statements before we do the final laying of the foundation stones.
So, as the protocol may demand that Mr. Boy is representing the President of the Republic of the Gambia, and right now he's representing an entire republic here. So I will urge audience to give a round of applause for Mr. Babukar Boy before he gives his closing statement.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين. On behalf of His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia, in whose stead I'm standing here today, and he would have loved to be here with you in person, but because of other very, very pressing engagements, he has asked me to represent him here. His statement reads as follows. Honorable Secretary to Cabinet and Head of the Civil Service, members of the National Assembly here present from Fonyi, Kansala and the Kiang West, the Presidential Advisor, Mr. Dusano, Deputy Governor of West Coast Region, representatives of the service chiefs here, chiefs of Fonyi, Madam Henriette Sonko of MRC Holland Foundation, Alasan Sise and members of Rahma Company, including your advisors from UK and the Netherlands, esteemed leaders from the private sector, and I want to specifically recognize the Zenith Bank representative and Bloomberg, venerable religious leaders, youth of Fonyi, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. As we continue celebrating our Diamond Jubilee, we should do so with a renewed sense of purpose and stronger determination in pursuit of our national development agenda. With this mindset, we should perceive this moment not merely as a foundation stone laying ceremony, but also a symbolic statement of ambition, a declaration of intent, and a renewal of our belief in a self-sufficient Gambia. The occasion also represents the courage to take charge of our own destiny, a vision to transform our economy, and the resolve to create opportunities for our people. For 6 decades as a sovereign state, we have relied heavily on imported food, leaving our economy vulnerable and our people at the mercy of external markets. As an independent nation, this event hammers home the wisdom of taking decisive steps to change this narrative. The establishment of Rahma Gambia Limited Food Processing Plant characterizes what we can achieve as Gambians if we use our potential and invest in our homeland as patriots. We continue to lament the quantity of fruits wasted annually and the absence of the necessary industry to process our produce in the country. This facility is an example of how we can reverse that trend. Hopefully, when operational, this factory will process our abundant mangoes and produce essential commodities such as evaporated and condensed milk, locally milled flour, and tomato paste from Gambian grown tomatoes. Clearly, therefore, this is not an ordinary business venture, but a strategic industrial investment in food security, job creation, and the future of the Gambia. Because a strong and vibrant private sector is essential to sustain a thriving economy, my government recognizes the crucial role it plays in national development. For this reason, among others, we have introduced policies and incentives to support local businesses. These include the Special Investment Certificate, which offers tax breaks and duty exemptions to enterprises that contribute to national growth. And I'm sure Rahma will benefit from that. In addition, we have stepped up investment in vital infrastructure such as the Janwur Solar Power Station to provide reliable energy for industries. Furthermore, through the partnerships with international institutions, we have secured funding to enhance economic productivity and good governance. I must observe, however, that policies alone are not enough. We need bold and visionary entrepreneurs to take advantage of these opportunities, visionaries who will step forward and build the industries that will shape our future. Ladies and gentlemen, as the Independence Anniversary celebrations continue, it is fitting to pay homage to our fellow Gambians in the diaspora with deep appreciation of their support to the nation. Our dear compatriots, we gratefully admit that your contributions through remittances have sustained countless families and communities. We thank you, but plead that you do more through investments like this. I urge you to follow the example of Rahma Gambia Limited, to return home, invest in your country, create jobs, and add value to our national resources. The Gambia is ours collectively, and our success depends on the efforts of our people together, both at home and elsewhere. My government stands very eager and ready to support and facilitate your investments with favorable policies and a commitment to ensuring that your ventures succeed. As a president with a business background, I have first-hand knowledge of the struggles and successes of entrepreneurship. I have made it, therefore, a priority to visit Gambian-owned businesses and regularly engage with entrepreneurs to appreciate their efforts and encourage them. These interactions have reinforced my deep belief in the resilience and enterprising nature of our Gambians. This is why I have promised to be the lead customer and supporter of all Gambian-made products. Not because I have to, but because I believe in them. I believe in the talent, the passion, and the hard work of our people, and I want every Gambian to share in that belief. This project is a shining example of what we can achieve when we dare to dream and work together to turn those dreams into reality. Let this be an inspiration to all Gambians with a vision, be you a student, business owner, civil servant, young entrepreneur, or something else. This is our time. If we succeed together as a nation. But I assure you that we cannot and will not fail together. God is with us as a nation. Let us stand united in our commitment to building a Gambia that feeds itself, a Gambia that thrives on its own resources, and a Gambia that provides opportunities for every citizen. As we embark on this journey, let us remember that with God and the people together, nothing is impossible. May Allah bless the Gambia, guide us and help us rise with victory to the challenges of building a strong and more prosperous nation for all. As we are laying the foundation for a new era of self-reliance, dignity and national pride, I invite you to join me in laying the foundation stone for the Rahma Gambia Limited processing plant. And thank you very much for your time and attention.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, Mr. Babukar Boy, representing the President of the Republic of the Gambia. Before we take to the foundation laying of this initiative, I will now recognize the presence of Henrietta Bruma Sonko, who is representing Honorable